us there is kalalib, there is hooks on that bridge. تخطف الناس, those hooks trying to grab the people and throw them in the hellfire. There are people, yes. In the Hadith, the Prophet says some of them, they be scratched by the hooks, but didn't grab them, and they made it through after being scratched. And there are those, and there are those who the hooks will actually grab them, seize them, and throw them in the hellfire. May Allah protect us. And this is in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that in Surah Maryam. If you look at this beautiful chapter of Maryam, in the verses 68 through 72. We'll read them to you, inshallah ta'ala, from the noble Quran. قال الله تعالى فوربك لنحشرنهم والشياطين ثم لنحضرنهم حول جهنم جثيا. So by your Lord surely we shall gather them together, and also the shayateen, the devils, with them. Then we shall bring them around hell on their knees. ثم لننزعن من كل شيعة أيهم أشد على الرحمن عتيا. Then indeed we shall drag out from every sect all those who were worst in obstinate rebellion against the most gracious Allah. See? Those is like, oh, I'm going to go with these people and this. You don't go with the people that oppose Allah. You don't go with anybody that oppose Quran and the Sunnah. You gotta say, no, man, I can't. I gotta save myself on Sirat. You're not gonna help me. Even if they are family members, even if they want to give you good jobs, because some Hizbis, they do that. When they see someone very smart, have good grades in college, and they're like, look, we pay. You're going to go to Harvard, Yale, this, that, Columbia, whatever. We're going to pay good money for you, but you have to be with us. And he knows they're not upon the Sunnah, but see the dunya. They're going to pay. Harvard, Yale, you know how much that's Stanford? That's a lot of money. 6-7 years of, that's like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. But those guys, they have the money. It's like, but once you graduate, we need you. We need people like you. No, he said, no, I don't want, I'm just going to go to whatever college that I can afford, but I'm not going to sell the Sunnah. Because this Yale and certificate, that's not going to help me. Stanford diploma is not going to help me on the Sirat, on the bridge. Sunnah will. Okay? That's what Allah said. It says, so by your Lord surely we shall gather them together. Here Allah is talking about the criminal, those who are rebellious, those who used to be disobedient and that. And also the shayateen with them. Then we shall bring them around hell on their knees. Then indeed we shall drag out from every sect all those who were worst in obstinate rebellion against the most gracious Allah. ثُمَّ لَنَحْنُ أَعْلَمُ بِالَّذِينَ هُمْ أَوْلَى بِهَا صِلِيًّا. Then verily we know best those who are most worthy of being burned therein. وَإِن مِّنكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا كَانَ عَلَى رَبِّكَ حَتْمًا مَقْضِيًّا. There is no one of you but will pass over the hell. Everybody will pass. This is with your Lord a decree which must be accomplished. ثُمَّ نُنَجِّي الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا وَنَذَرُ الظَّالِمِينَ فِيهَا جِثِيًّا. Then we shall save those who used to fear Allah and were dutiful to Him, and we shall leave the Zalimun, polytheists, and the wrongdoers, therein humbled to their knees in the hellfire. See, that's why we're learning the Aqidah, we're learning the Tawheed, we're learning the Sunnah for this day. That's why country doesn't matter when you come to the deen of Allah. It's not going to help you, your country. Your country help you in some aspects. You can get a driver license, you can get a passport so you can travel. You belong there and you go there and you can do things. You can speak the language of the people so you can understand. You can eat their food if it's good and halal and healthy. But you cannot say, look, these are my people, whatever they do, I'm going to do. The way they're going to worship Allah, that's my way. Even if somebody come and say, but they're wrong, they oppose the Sunnah. Yeah, listen man, these are my people, I'm just one of them. Wrong. It's going to be bad for you on Yawm al-Qiyamah. For this reason, we're learning the Sunnah, the Tawheed, with love for all the Muslims to be on this, alhamdulillah. Why not? We make dua that Allah guide all the Muslims to be on the Aqeedah and the Sunnah. We ask Allah to guide all the people. And if Allah wants to guide all the people, Allah guide all the people. But you have to make a decision. When you hear the Sunnah, at least say, Hada haq, this is okay. If you're struggling, that's another issue. But don't you ever turn down the Sunnah and say, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just going to stick to my country, stick to my tribe. I got a sheikh. You got a sheikh? Did Allah say select a sheikh? Or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, obey the messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No. Now, when the people, those who, look, it's not done yet. You think like after this bridge, there is thinner than a hair, sharper than a blade, a sword, hotter than a hot coal, and people that will pass according to their deeds in this life. So if you want to pass fast on that day, how are you going to do it? Go get a membership on the fitna? Planet Fitna? Or the fitness, yeah. Huh? You want to get a membership over there? Instead of, or like hire a nice team of good, what do you call them? Trainers. Yeah. Listen, man, I'm a Muslim, all right? What are you training for? Olympics? No Olympic. I want no Olympic. I want no marathon. I'm preparing for Sirat. You don't prepare like that. How you prepare for Sirat, Abdul Majid? Good actions, good deeds. In this life. Learn what is good and do it. Of course, we're not perfect, right? We're not. We're struggling. That's why, alhamdulillah, Tawbah is there. I know. So after this, those who pass the bridge, where are they going to go? You think you're into the Jannah? No, they're going to stop for something else. Somebody know what it is? La hisab is already before. Qisas. Retribution. Meaning what? From one another. Alhamdulillah, you passed the Sirat, Allahu Akbar, Alhamdulillah. You didn't end up in a hellfire. Jannah is not, no, you're going to be stopped again once more. For what? People now. You want to go to Jannah, but people are in front of you. Why? Why these people are in front of me? People you backbited, people you borrowed money and you never paid, people you slandered, people you caused them a lot of problems, killed, take their money, their blood, their honor with no right. SubhanAllah. Allahu Akbar. Why all this? So that they are be clean. They're not going to go with no shortcomings to the Jannah. They have to be clean before they go there. I know. As the Prophet ﷺ mentioned this. Everybody is going to face the people that he has wronged on that day. Why waiting? Won't you face them in this life? Face them in this life. Say, I'm sorry. I caused you a lot of hardships. SubhanAllah, I was an ignorant man. Listen, I didn't know much, man. I was an ignorant guy and I used to give you a lot of hard time. I called you all names. Please forgive me. Because if he doesn't forgive you in this life, that's a big problem. Likewise, somebody entrusted you or me with property, any property, and we damaged it. SubhanAllah, we trashed it. And then now you're going to say, look, I'm sorry. What can I do? Yes, I damaged your car, your house. I worked for you, man. And when you're not there, you thought like I'm the best guy, only when you're there. When you're there, I used to fly, man. I'm like all over the place. But when you're not there, man, I'm playing games. I'm sleeping. I used to steal from your business. Please forgive me. What can I do? If you want me to pay some extra for you, I'll pay. You want me to work some extra hours and don't get paid until I make up for the damage and the thing that I've done. That's what you want to do. And start with the closest people to you. Family members, wife and husband, parents and children, cousins. I'm sorry, subhanAllah, I'm ignorant. Some of us men who don't know the Sunnah, they want to see, if you don't know Sunnah, you're always going to act like what you know. Right or wrong? Somebody who speaks Urdu, he's going to speak Chinese? He don't know no Chinese. He's going to speak Urdu his lifetime until he learns Chinese. Right or wrong? Or better than Chinese, Arabic. Same thing, an Arab person, he's going to speak Chinese or Urdu? He don't. That's why some of us men, we treat our wives in a very bad way because that's all we know. And it's worse. Some men, they think, oh, if you're going to be a real man, your wife, man, she shouldn't say nothing in front of you. And that's wrong. That's not the Sunnah. Prophet ﷺ, he was the best to his wives. And he said, the best of you are those who are best to their wives. Same thing applies on the women. Some women, they treat their husband with Allah musta'an, hardship. They don't listen to them. They give them a lot of hardship. Why? Because she's listening to some other women. Hey, give him a hard time. Because if you're nice to him, he's going to put you in his pocket. I don't know what bigger a pocket a man have. Huh? Who has a bigger pocket like that? They're going to tell her, hey, he's going to put you in his pocket. And this is it. You're done. You got to show him who you are. Especially in America. This is a free country. 911, remember? Huh? Sad. Instead of tell her, no, that's your husband, be nice. That's your way to the Jannah. Allah has made it easy for you to go to the Jannah. Prophet ﷺ said, if you preserve your prayers and your chastity and fast your month and obey your husband, you go to the Jannah. Allah Akbar. Look how easy for the woman. Other women, she's on Facebook, on Instagram. Oh, these men are tripping these days. They think they are like we are in the desert or something. This is America. We're free women. If you're free women, why you married? Marriage is good for you. Marriage is good for you women. But you have to act as a woman that wants to make it to the Jannah. Don't act like you unpatriot woman. Act as a woman that wanna, inshallah, pass the sirat, that bridge over the hellfire. Right, Rashi? Don't listen to those women who are gonna tell you, don't tell them, you're wrong. That's my husband. And he has problems. Everybody has problems. Nobody is perfect. But I'm gonna work with him on his problems. I'm going to be patient with him and advise him, because if you do that, that's good deeds for you. That's going to help you on the sirat. May Allah have mercy on us. So once the people, alhamdulillah, now they are cleaned from everything, now they can go to Jannah. Now they be given permission to go to Jannah. Al-Rukn al-Sadis. We're going to go and start the 6th pillar, inshallah. Okay? الركن السادس الإيمان بالقدر, to have belief in the qadar, the decree. Okay? والقدر هو سر الله. This is the secret of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't know much about the qadar except what Allah let us know about. That's why the ulama, they says many deviant people and sects, they went wrong in this pillar right here. Qadar. Something that it is for Allah. Why you put your nose in there, right or wrong? Huh? Why? Just say alhamdulillah. I'm not gonna talk about the qadar except if I have some proof.